Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 11th through the 17th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Saggy. The overall energy for the reading, the King of Wands. I like that you guys are showing up quite, like in a good place from an energetic perspective, at least. You guys are like, yeah, at least fire signs for now. You're showing up as feeling good about something. Now, I'm looking in the past there and I'm like, uh-oh. But right now, you're showing up like you're slowly but surely kind of getting back to yourself there. Okay. You at least have a good feeling about something here. But in the recent past, the Death card, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, this almost looks like a job termination or something. Like, this has to do with your stability and something in there. That's it. End of the road for that situation. You're done with that. That could also signify a change, a sudden change in directions there. It doesn't need to be, oh yeah, I quit my job or I got fired, or, it doesn't have to be that drastic, but there's definitely some part of that energy that has to do with your sense of stability. Kaput, done. You're done there, So, okay. In the current situation, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess. You're feeling good about something. You got a good feeling about something. I don't know what it is. It's looking good. Whatever you got a good feeling about, even if I don't know what it is looking good from an energetic perspective. So you would be right here in terms of feeling good about something. In the immediate future, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Temperance card. Ooh, you're unsure about something. As time goes by, I see you falling into uncertainty here. There's a level of, I don't know, should I stay or should I go kind of a deal here. Okay. Let's clarify. Let me do the King of Wands. The Moon, the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups. You're very conflicted about something and very upset about something, though. Like, you are showing up better. You are showing up in a good place here for yourself. And I feel like you feel that underneath it all, there's definitely a sense of conflict, inner conflict about something. Like, you're very unsettled about something here and still potentially even resentful. Like, upset about it. Like, something's not closed off for you here, for sure. You're holding a little bit of, oof. Okay. It's going to show up as an unresolved issue here, even though everything looks good on the surface there. Let's do the Death card in the recent past. The Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Yeah, but it's looking like one of those, long time coming kinds of energies. Like, you knew it was gonna, I think you knew. You knew it was gonna end up there where, dead end for whatever this was. I see you working on it to the point of it's done, but I also see it as being not necessarily a surprise when you get there. It's one of those, oh, okay. It's done, I guess, okay. To some extent, at least. Yeah, I don't see the surprise there. For the Emperor, you get the Four of Wands, the Star, the King of Wands. Ooh, man, you felt good in it, though. It does show up as a commitment, but that could be to a job or to anything. It doesn't have to be a person necessarily, but I see you committing to this and really, really wanting to in that moment in time and really feeling good about it. Okay. Let's do the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Wands. This looks good from both sides. I see both energies at this moment in time that were part of this, which again, doesn't have to be a person on the other side of the fence here. It can be just a situation you're dealing with. But the energies stand pretty nicely in front of one another and they connect in a good way. There is an ending to something there though, that's coming in. And it kind of comes in with the sense of normalcy, with the sense of, yeah, you know, it's bound to happen kind of a thing, where this is where the road ends for this situation. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be the whole concept of either a job or a house situation or whatever this is. It can be just a part of it. Maybe there was a project that took 3 months to complete and you got to that, 3 months limit, and it's like, oh, okay, we're done with this. Who knows? Because it doesn't feel like so, oh my god, so dramatic that I can't. Maybe it is, but if it is, you're definitely not showing it. If it's if it's affecting you more than what you're showing me here, I don't see it for now. For the Page of Wands, in the current situation, you get the Nine of Wands, the Death card, the Queen of Cups. But based on that, you seem to have a hard time opening up to this. Yes, you have a good feeling about something here, but you don't want to know the resistance I'm seeing here to opening up to it. Yeah, I feel good about it. But no, I'm not going to go there. Hell no. Poof. No. But it's shown up like one of those, oh, because I got stung in the past, I'm not going to open up ever again. Because that's going to help you. Then, that's what we're here for, to learn from the past mistakes, but not to learn in terms of, I'm going to close off my whole life and I'm not going to experience life in the way that it should be experienced because, I got hurt. Yeah, we all do. But we're supposed to learn from that, not close off, If anything, open up despite that hurt. That's what these experiences are here to teach us. But yeah. Let's do the Ace of Cups. For the current situation, you get the High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. It's not only feeling good, it looks good on paper too. And I know what you're going to say, especially with this, resistance here. You're going to be like, yeah, it does look good. It does feel good. You open up to it. I'm not gonna, so what? Yeah, especially because it looks so good, I'm not going to open up to it. Wow, yeah, because that makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah. Not. If it feels good, looks good, yeah, I hear you again in my head. I hear you. Like, yeah, feels good, looks good. Definitely not going to open up to that. Yeah, nope. That's the point. It looks too good to be true, right? You just revealed a fear and a limiting belief there with that. Looks too good to be true, feels too good to be true. That's fear. The High Priestess, in the current situation, you get the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Hangman. All right. Yeah, that's kind of like a normal reaction or a normal response to something that feels good. Now, what you're showing me, this feeling good part, it's something that you would feel from a higher self perspective. So I'm kind of talking to your soul here. What you're reacting to on the surface, that's your conscious self, your mind self that's running the show. Because, through fear, the mind always runs the show unless we can spot it and work with it. But the normal response here that you're showing me from a soul to soul, kind of, okay, this feels good. This energy right here feels good. My soul is feeling it. My mind is telling me don't open up to it. Whatever you do, do not dare to open up to it. Your soul is always open. Because that's the point of living this human experience, to open up to experiences, to new experiences, no matter what happens along the way, and take whatever happens and learn from it rather than have it close us down. But your soul is saying, because this feels good, I'm going to open up to it. You know, no matter what that means, either from an energetic perspective, or I'm going to say something in that direction, or I'm going to do something that shows that I'm open to it. And then I just kind of, you know, this back and forth kind of an energy. I'm going to see how that works. That would be your soul's response. Your mind response, I also see it here. It's like, no, open up to it. You do it. I'm not doing it. What, am I crazy? So there's two sides to this. There's the side that feels this, and there's the side that thinks this. You're definitely giving power more to the side that thinks this. For the 7 of Swords in the immediate future, you get the 10 of Wands, the Lovers, the Devil. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's going to get very, very difficult. If you let the mind run the show for you here, you're going to get into this place, which looks very, very difficult to decide from. Because your mind is telling you about the situation, run for the hills, because this is very difficult. You already made it difficult the minute you entered this space with resistance. That in itself is going to make it difficult, but it's going to reflect back to you as if the situation is difficult or the person you're dealing with is difficult, not your resistance. You know, it's one of those where you point fingers and you say, nah, this is too hard. This is very toxic. It's not good. It's not knowing that you already set yourself up for that when you entered with resistance. And the resistance comes from your own past trauma, not from what the situation is. I can't even see what the situation is because there's so much piled up in front of the situation by your past traumas and the resistance that keeps you closed off, that builds all sorts of energies like these. So I can't even see, I can't even tell. Is the situation good? Is it maybe, you know, maybe you should run away for the hills truly? Or I can't see. You're not letting me see. You're building up on too much resistance here. That doesn't allow me to say, well, I can get some glimpses and it's just a situation, you know? You're constructing upon it with your baggage and potentially them with their baggage. I don't even know what the hell this is, but I'm just telling you your side of the things because that's what I see here. For the 2 of Pentacles, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Lovers. Yeah, this is going to be quite the challenging experience for you. I'm not sure if this is a new experience, if this is a new place for you that you're kind of entering from this premises of, you know, resistant, yes, but at the same time, from an energetic perspective, you're super open to it, but then the mind kind of takes over slowly but surely, and it leaves you in a place of, I don't even know what the fuck to do anymore. Like, I'm completely lost about the situation because you're not connecting to how you feel about the situation anymore. Here. In here, yeah, there's a little bit of recognition of, I feel good about this one, you know? But in here, I see no sign of that. Connecting to that. But instead, your mind is taken over because I see your decisions running away from something that you're not even allowing to be what it is because your mind has constructed it to be what I see here, which is very, very complicated. You know? So, let me do the Temperance card in the immediate future. The 5 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. It's going to take a minute for you to go through all of this where, again, your mind is taken over and is running the show for you. It's going to take a minute until you get to this place, realizing what just happened, you know? And then there's the need to go more with what you feel. So getting closer and closer to this experience instead of pushing yourself away from this more and more, which is what you're doing right now. It's shown up as one of those situations in which you enter a space in which there's two energies, but one energy in particular is creating the story for both, and it's such a story that it ends up pushing the energy away more and more, further and further away. Whereas the other energy didn't even get a chance to say hi. And it's like, hold on, I created this whole aspect of, you probably said hi, but I didn't hear it. But I'm going to assume that you did, but it didn't sound good in my head, because it's like, it's not feeling welcoming. It's not feeling this and that. They didn't even say hi. And you've already constructed a full story around their hi, which didn't even happen. So I kind of see you at some point in time realizing what just happened, and just it's like you have a switch. You just drop everything. You're like, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. So I can see how easy it is to build up from this resistance into this place of the mind. But then also you got quite the realization, quite the aha moment that works like your switch, and then it brings you back into a place of, just let this be what it is. Allow them at least the opportunity to say hi, and take it from there, Okay, so you are realizing that. I'm like, hold on. It's building up, and not in the greatest way. And then I see, like, oh, shit, what just happened? There's definitely that on your side. Okay. So I don't know for how long this is going to extend. I feel like to the point in which you feel like you don't know shit about the situation anymore. Like you lost complete sense of it. Not that you had it to begin with, but now it's like nothing. I feel like that's your peak point for this, in which you realize, what the fuck am I doing? From the universe, you get the Chariot, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Wands. It's very hard for you at this time to let this be what it is, to show you what this is for some reason. So you've got a very active mind right now. And that's a dangerous slope, because the mind is the gate for fears, insecurities, doubts, all sorts of things like that. And if they're not, dealt with, they're going to run the show. And you don't want that show, nobody wants that show for them. But it happens sometimes. And I feel like for right now, it's happening for you for some reason, where you're having a really hard time letting the situation be what it is. You are realizing that eventually, so you are coming back to letting it what it is. It happens, that sometimes this kind of runs crazy for us. And it's not like, oh, just let it do that and then you'll be fine. No, you can still work with that. You can still catch yourself while you're doing that to change some of the outcome here. This is not set in stone. It's energy. It can be changed. But we also need to be aware of it, and how, it kind of takes lead, and then start working with it, start navigating through that. Oh, I'm done. I was like, let's see what the universe spoke. It's hard for you to let this be what it is. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.